So you've got your DJI Neo and you love it, but you want to make your footage that you capture even better. This video is about how you can do that quickly and pretty cheaply with ND filters. Freewell sent me the standard day and bright day ND and polarizing filters to test out. So that's what we're going to do, and you could see what can make the biggest improvements to your own footage. Maybe you've got the remote controller or even the goggles to have even more fun and get more and different footage. Great, but maybe you like to use your Neo in autonomous mode, in follow mode, direction track, or other quick shot modes. That's how we're going to be testing these filters today. Yes, you could use them to create motion blur by using ND filters with the correct settings, flying fast and close to the ground, off walls or cliffs and cool stuff like that. But to do that, you need better control over the settings that you can only get by using the remote controller, and not everyone has one of those. So today we're going to look at how to improve your captures out of the DJI Neo using these filters by changing the image quality rather than by creating motion blur. Now, I'll need to change the sharpness settings back to default. I changed these using the remote controller, but not everyone can do that. And I want to give you a fair impression of what these ND filters can do straight out of the box for both filters and your Neo, assuming you've not been able to change any of those image settings. So you're using it by itself autonomously. Alright, so what do we have here? The standard day pack has filters in 3 strengths or grades: 8, 16 and 32. ND stands for neutral density, and these filters reduce the amount of light that reach the lens in your camera. Different strengths or grades can produce different subtle effects for your video captures. Now this bright set here also has PL written here. So what does that mean? Well, these are filters that combine the effects of a neutral density filter and a circular polarizing or CPL filter. The polarizing bit works out by filtering out light that bounces back from surfaces like water, glass, or metal. That way they can make your pictures or video captures pop with better colors and contrast, and they can also get rid of that annoying glare and reflections. So today we're going to run a series of comparisons with the straight Neo video running a droney quick shot, both flying out and then flying in again. For some reason the Neo splits this into 2 files. That way we're going to be able to look at how the capture looks in the same scenery at different angles. So no remote controller required, and I'm just using the mic on the app to tag each shot as I fly it, so I can keep track of which shot has which filter applied. I'm not using the app controls other than to trigger the quick shot, so you can get the same result flying it autonomously. Now I'll put them up in various combinations coming up on screen with the right labels and perhaps a little bit of commentary every now and again, but please chip in using the comments to let me know what you think. All right, let's go. So in this little sequence here, I think I prefer the look of the ND8 filter. I'm not sure what you think though. Please drop me a comment below and let me know what you think. No filter, ND8, ND16, ND32. Now over here, it's a slightly weird thing, but do you notice the pulsing that you get with the polarizing lens filters here? Let me know what you think. As it's moving, you can see a little bit of pulsing there compared to no filter. And over here, as I compare the ND versus the ND plus polarizing lens, I do think I prefer the ND8 here out of all the looks, but let me know what you think down below. Now look, there are lots of different ways that you can use an ND filter, all these polarizing filters, and I've just given you a few examples here on how to use them quickly and easily. whilst deploying on autonomous mode on your DJI Neo, so you can get a different kind of a look. Now personally, I prefer the ND8 filter without the polarizing filter. I think that that looked really nice and it looks better than no filter to my mind. But if I was thinking about how to perhaps get an even more different look, you can actually stack these filters. You could put an ND8 on top of an ND16 to get an ND24. And that would be quite an interesting different look that you could try. Like I say, everybody's got their own preferences. Let me know in the comments what you think. Check out this video next, and I'll see you there.